Hi, my name is Ian Braddock. I want to say thank you for registering for our annual triathlon here at the Haverford Y. We're really excited to have a great weekend, and we got a great team putting everything together for you. Here's a quick video just going over what to expect for the day and to answer some of the questions you might have. Check your email for the swim group that you're in. Once you arrive at the Y, for example, if you're in swim group A, you're at that 2:30 start, you might want to arrive at the Y around 2 o'clock. That gives you plenty of time to come in, check in at our registration table, and answer any last minute questions you might have. Once you get here, our volunteers are going to give you your registration number as well as your swim group letter. My arm says B. I'm in the second swim group. My swim time would be around 2:45. After you've checked in the registration table, go ahead and make your way down to the locker rooms, get set up for the swim, grab your cap and goggles, fill up that water bottle, and then make your way through the locker rooms into the aquatics area. Once you get into the aquatics area, you're going to want to make your way to the left side area down by the family swim pool. Those bleachers will be set up for you to put any equipment down there, and we'll call the swim groups from there. Our volunteers will be around to help you out with just about everything, but this is really the first step. You're going to check into that registration table. After you've checked into the registration table and you have your registration number, please make your way through the locker room. You're going to bring all the equipment you need for your swim and meet us down here in the bleacher area. From there, we're going to call the different swim groups. So for example, while Group A is swimming, Group B is getting set up in here. Once you have all your stuff, your swim group gets called, you're going to make your way down to the shallow end of the pool. You have a 10-minute swim with about a 30-second, maybe a full minute to do like one quick lap as you get warmed up and stretched out. At the beginning of the swim, you're going to hear one whistle. That's going to be your cue to start. In that 10 minutes, you have as many lengths to complete as possible. We're only going to count full length. So if you stop at the deep end, we're going to count that. But if you're halfway back on the way into the shallow side, we're not going to count that as a fully completed length. So, for example, if you're familiar with swim terms, you might have completed 125 yards as compared to 150 yards. Once we have that all tabulated, our volunteers will write down on the clipboard. They're keeping track of your distance as you go. They're doing your lap counting for you. You don't have to think about it. And so once that 10 minutes is up, you're going to hear another whistle, and that's going to be your cue to get out of the pool. From there, you're going to go into the locker room, but just remember, please, that transition time really doesn't count. And we don't want folks running on the pool deck. So take your time with it. You have plenty of time to get over to the basketball gym where we'll put all of the bikes for the bike section. 10 minutes in the pool, as many lengths as you can complete. Our lap counters will count for you. And one last thing I'll note is just you will have half of the lane reserved just for yourself. So there will only be, in the 6-lane pool, there's only going to be 12 swimmers at a time. That's why we had to do the swim groups. As long as you are here, you're ready to go, we'll get you going in your swim group on time. If you happen to arrive late, no big deal. We'll just put you in a different swim group throughout the day. So once you're done with this swim, you're going to make your way through the locker room. Remember, transition time doesn't count, so you don't need to rush through the locker room. Take your time, grab your water bottle, your cycle shoes if you have them, and sneakers. You're going to want to bring all of that stuff out here with you. Please don't wear your cycle shoes in the hallway just because we have tile floor, and that tends to get a little bit slippery. You're going to make your way into the basketball gym where we have the bikes set up. Once you make your way into the basketball gym, you're going to check in with one of the volunteers. You're going to show them your registration number just like you did for the swim. We're also going to do that for the run as well. They can get you set up on the bike. We're going to have Gatorade and water set up in the gym as well so you can fill up your water bottles. Once you get near the end of the 30 minutes on the bike, just raise your hand and have a volunteer come over. They'll write down your distance. After you do 30 minutes on the bike, you're going to come in here to the wellness facility and do 20 minutes on the treadmill. Again, the volunteers will check in with you. They're going to check your registration number. We'll have Gatorade and water set up for you right in here as well, so that way you can fill up your water bottle and find the treadmill you want to run on. You can take your time with this in terms of how fast you want to go on the treadmill. If you're going for distance, really push. Go ahead and get those numbers up right away, as long as you stay safe and have a great time on the run. Once you're done with the run, go ahead and make your way back to the locker room, get changed, and then meet us in the front lobby for a little bit of after party and refreshments. One thing I should mention about the run, please, as you did with the bikes, just give a hand raise to one of our volunteers as you're nearing the end of your 20 minutes on the treadmill. That way they can come over and record your distance. And that's about it. That's all the details that we have for you regarding the triathlon. But please reach out if you have any questions. We're so excited to have a great weekend with you and can't wait to get started.